Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lillian. If you're new to this channel, welcome. Finally, the video that's been requested for a while now. I've been diaper clothing since July. It's been a few months and I wanted to share my experience with the diaper clothing overall. So I'm going to answer the most questions I get asked on Instagram. Also, my daughter Magdalena is here. She's the one that I'm cloth diapering. And right now I have her awake because I wanted you guys to see how I actually put the diaper cloth on her as well. So I'm like, she has to be up. She's going to be very distracting, guys, so make sure you pay attention to me and try to disregard all the crazy nonsense you hear in the background. The first question that I'm going to answer is why I use diaper cloth. The reason why I made this switch from disposable to diaper cloth was because, one, you save money. You are saving money in the long run. Another reason why I switched to cloth diaper was because it's eco-friendly, and I've been recently changing my lifestyle, I guess, and I've been trying to be more conscious with the way that I'm living and the things and the products that I'm using and bringing inside my house, because that's a really big thing. On top of saving money, I wanted to be eco-friendly. Now the third reason why I chose to do diaper cloth, and this is probably one of the biggest reason why, is because my daughter actually has eczema, and I really never talked too much about it. I didn't understand what was going on with her body and why she was breaking out. She was seeing her pediatrician and I just felt like I wasn't getting the answers I wanted. I felt like the doctor wasn't helping me out. Like, I was getting prescribed different kinds of medication when she first got it, and I felt like it wasn't working. And I think that's what kind of shifted me to try to be more conscious with the products and stuff that I'm using and bringing into my household and everything, was because it started with, like, literally I went to the doctor and I'm like, my daughter has eczema, and they're like, okay, here's this medication, here's this, there's this, and then I was just like, wait a minute, what the hell am I giving my daughter? Like, what is eczema? So I started at first changing her diet, but then I also was noticing that eczema is not only an internal thing, it's also an external thing. I feel like my daughter has eczema which is caused by the food that she's eating, but also I feel like she has eczema on the outside of her skin, which is caused by like harsh chemicals or things that I'm using or things that are touching her skin. She has very sensitive skin. With that being said, that was my major reason to switch, like the eczema, because I was just tired of seeing her break out. I'm just trying to figure out the best solution for my daughter. Like, I know I'm not going to get a 100% perfect daughter who has no eczema, but I wanted to do something better for her because I just felt like the disposable diapers weren't really working, and I was trying like different type of ointments and stuff on her body and then changing her diet a little bit. I took her away from dairy and stuff. I really wanted to make this switch to see if it would help her, and let me just say it has helped her so much. Like, I've seen so many changes within the past few months that I have since she's been using disposable diapers. So the brand of diapers that I'm using is called Alvababy, and I'll make sure to link it in the description, and I'll make sure to link everything that I'm talking about in the description so you guys can know. And these specific diapers are called pocket diapers, and why they're called pocket diapers is because they have a little pocket right here where you put the inserts. This is called the shell. This is the outside layer of the diaper cloth. Inserts are the cloths that you put inside. So this is a pocket diaper because you put the inserts in this little pocket. You can use them from, I believe, newborn all the way up until like they're potty trained. It has different tabs, so you can, it literally grows with your child. When I first opened these, I was like, oh my god, like, what the hell, like, how am I gonna figure this out? But as you put it on your baby like a diaper, it just helps you. You end up figuring out yourself. Like, it's not really that complicated. So I picked this diaper brand because I really wanted to get something that was affordable, but that also was good. It had good reviews and had a good background. But what really got me was the pricing on this brand, like I said. So it came with 6 of them, and it came with 2 inserts, which I'm going to explain more in a bit what the inserts are and the purpose of them. The package for 6 was a total of $32.99, and you cannot beat that. I mean, you're going to spend $32.99 once, unless you destroy these diapers and tear them up. Other than that, one time you're spending $32.99. These diaper cloths came with 2 inserts. These are microfiber inserts. They are 3-layered. They're soft. They're very absorbent. I mean, most of the urine comes in here. Like, most of it gets absorbed in here. And I went ahead and bought extra charcoal inserts, which look like this, and they're the same brand, Alvababy. And I bought this because these are actually 100% bamboo and they're 5-layer diaper cloth. And I needed this because since my daughter is a toddler, she doesn't pee all the time, but when she does pee, it's a lot of urine at once. And so overnight, I especially needed this. I was looking into how many diaper cloths do I need. I don't know too much about when they're smaller, but all I do know as they get older, you're gonna need more inserts, or you're gonna need inserts with a lot of cushion, a lot of layers to make sure that they hold the urine. I had to buy them. So the packet of 12 came out to $29.99, but it was worth every single penny. And again, it was just a one-time buy, and that's it. These inserts now, I don't think they're available online. I haven't seen these anymore, but what I do see is inserts that have gussets, which makes like these folds right here, which basically follows the diaper cloth. So it kind of has these gussets to follow the diaper cloth so it can be easier to put it on. So whenever it is the nighttime, I always make sure that I put 2 charcoals and 1 white, and I'll end up putting a charcoal and a white on the inside pocket and a charcoal on the top. That's how I put her in her diaper cloth at nighttime, only because she urines a lot at night. And also, it doesn't really matter how you put the cloth, just as long as the white, I know the white cannot touch the skin just because it causes more irritation. When I put her diaper on right before bed, I normally don't change it at all at night. Unless she poops in the middle of the night, then I'll change it. Other than that, she sleeps throughout the night with 1 cloth diaper. In the morning around 10 o'clock or 9, whatever time she wakes up, I'll change her diaper cloth, which is super full, but it doesn't leak through. So that's one thing I love about these cloth diapers. Like, they'll get super full, but they won't leak through. Another thing that I'm going to talk about is washing. When she does poop in her cloth diaper, what you have to do, which is kind of something that, you know, a lot of people just don't feel comfortable doing, but if you're a parent, this is a normal thing that you see. Whenever my daughter does poop, I have to take out the diaper cloth and literally flick the shit in the toilet, or sometimes it gets stuck, so I'm like playing with it in the toilet, or you know what, I'm not even gonna lie, I'll get toilet paper on my hand and just scoot it in there. Like, I'm gonna wash my hands anyways. I'll put the dirty cloth inside the sink as I'm like cleaning her up and then making sure that I flush shit down the toilet. One thing I was doing in the beginning was I was washing it right away, and then I was putting it inside a diaper wet bag, and I felt like it was just, I didn't want wetness sitting in her diapers. So what I started doing is I started literally washing every day with my hand. Now what I do is I wash in the sink and I'll hang it up to dry. And then every 2 to 3 days, I'll do a cycle with my washer. And my washer is a front load LG. One of the functions on my washer is a hand wash. So I'm always putting it in hand wash, and I'm always making sure that I wash it that way. Where I live, I have hard water, and it's really hard to get a detergent that's super clean with no type of chemicals in there that's gonna actually work against my hard water. And recently Tide came out with the Pure Plants based clean detergent, so I'm using this detergent. And if I'm washing her diaper in the sink, I'll put a little bit and wash it in the sink, and I'm hand washing it. And then I also use a couple of drops of this tea tree oil. This tea tree oil, which I'm already done. I bought this at Walmart, I think for $4 or something. It's very strong, but it gives like this clean smell, and the way it feels, like it works with this detergent, with the way I'm washing in the sink. Even every couple of days, whenever I'm washing in the washer, I'll put the detergent and I'll put a couple of drops of this. It cleans my diaper cloths really good. To dry it, I don't use my dryer at all. I recently got a hanging rack to hang my diaper cloths, and so whenever I'm done washing it, I'll kind of like squeeze out the excess water, and then I'll go ahead and hang it up. I like to put my drying rack outside during the day on a tree branch. The sunlight is a great way to destain your diaper cloths. I mean, the sunlight is a natural bacteria killer, so the ultraviolet rays on the sun actually kills a lot of the bacteria. So whenever I have my diaper cloth out there, just knowing that it's getting cleaned and that I'm also being eco-efficient just makes it even more better. So I'm always hanging my cloth diapers outside, and then if it's raining or anything like that, I always end up putting it inside, and I'll show you guys exactly where I hang it up. Another thing that I failed to mention was that whenever I'm doing the wash cycles, I do inserts together and I do the shells separately. I use warm water with the cloth diapers, warm or hot, but with the shells I always make sure that I'm using cold, because the thing about the shells, the material that it's made out of, and I don't even want to go into detail because I swear like this video will never end. Like, it's just so much stuff you got to look into, and it's just like nothing is 100% safe or clean. Like, there's always something and something that is like, I mean, it's just so much. I'm going to show you guys how the diaper cloth looks on my daughter. That way you guys can get a better idea. Can I see your diaper cloth? So this is how it looks on her. Around her, don't mind her, she got bit by a lot of mosquitoes. The Texas weather is horrible. So this is how it looks on the bottom. Like, it's not really too tight and it's not really too loose. During the night, whenever I do have the 2 charcoal inserts, I'll end up leaving this loose. Hold on, Mama. Can I show that? I'll end up leaving this loose, but because she's so petite and small, I have to pinch it one time. I hope you guys can see this. I feel like you can't. I have to pinch it one time for it to be comfortable, but not too tight and not too loose. Like, on the top right here, it's not completely like against your skin. You don't want that because, you know, it does irritate. You don't want anything tight on your skin. It's perfect. It stretches. It's breathable. Like, it works for her. She loves it. She loves it. I mean, I don't have any complaints besides how bulky it is. So yeah, the only downfall is that it's a little bit bulky, but I'm willing to sacrifice if it's saving her skin, the planet, and my pockets. Like, I'm all in. Alrighty, so this is a diaper rack that I bought. Right now I have her underwears because I'm actually potty training her, and I got this from Amazon. I don't remember the price. I think it was like $10 or $11, but I'll link it in the description. So it has like this top clip. Whatever goes in it, it holds. So whenever I put it on a tree branch, like it stays there. It never falls down. I'll have it inside whenever it's rainy and gloomy like today, but most of the time I'll have it outside in the sunlight. Now let me show you guys where I put my diaper cloths. I have this little cabinet where I have all of my daughter's products. This is where I have all of her charcoal inserts. This is where I have the white ones. I put all her shells here. Because she has eczema, I use this Mother Loves diaper balm whenever she does seem like she's getting a little bit red or irritated, but it's rare whenever that happens. Another thing that I failed to mention is the wipes. I no longer use disposable wipes. I actually got these mini wipes. They're reusable, and this is what I use whenever she goes poop or anything. Or I need to wipe her down, I use those. Another thing that I use for the wipe solution, which is to make it wet, is these Baby Bits natural wipe solution. And I've shared this before in my Amazon haul. If you have not seen that, I'll put that link to that video in the description so you guys can see a better view of the product. They smell really good too, by the way. They smell really good, and everything inside of it is just natural. So what you do is you fill whatever container that you have. I have this amber glass spray bottle, and I boil hot water, then let it cool down. And then when it cools down, I'll put the water inside this amber glass spray bottle. And then it says to put 1 cube, but I put 2 cubes. And I mean, I still have a lot left. Like this, they say this package is supposed to last you for a couple of months, and I still have like half the bag left. I put 2 of these little small cubes inside the water, and it just dissolves in there, and that's my solution. Whenever I need to use a wipe and I need to wet it, I literally just spray it on there and I just wet it. Then I'll use it and I'll wipe her, and I'm done. And that's how I clean her. That's how I clean her with the solution and the wipies. One thing about these amber glass spray bottles is that it came with the spray nozzle, but also if you're traveling, you're able to take the spray nozzle off and just close it. I'll link exactly where I got it, everything in the description. I got these 2 wet bags from Amazon. They came in a pack, and I believe they were like $11 or something. These wet bags are perfect for diaper cloths because the inside of it holds all the wetness of your diaper. So whenever I'm going anywhere with Lena, I'll always get a wet bag, and I'll pack a cloth diaper, and I'll always pack like 1 white liner, one charcoal liner. I take this glass bottle and about 2 or 3 washcloths, and I'll put this all in this wet bag, and I'll take that inside my purse or my backpack or whatever I'm using for the day. And if her diaper is very wet or moist, I'll just put it in here. It comes with 2 pockets, and then I'll put like the bottle in here, and that's just how I clean her diaper in public. I mean, after a while you get so used to it, it doesn't even feel any different than a disposable diaper. You just have to do a little bit more work. Instead of throwing it in the trash, you're actually putting everything in here, and then as soon as I come home, you have to wash it. In the day, I change her diaper like maybe 2 or 3 times. I'm talking about the whole thing. Like I have the one throughout the night, then during the day I'll change it like twice. So I'm always constantly washing every single day because I don't want it to stay moist, or I don't want to leave it in the wet bag. Like I know some people out there do leave it in there and they do laundry every couple of days, but all I know is that when I was doing that in the beginning, it was starting to smell. Like I felt like washing it once wasn't enough. I'm always making sure that my stash here is completely full. I'm always on top of washing and making sure that I have enough here for her, because I only bought Alvababy's 1 pack of diaper cloth. Like I only have 6. Like that's all that I've used since July. Like I've only been working with 6 diaper cloths. I know a lot of people out there have a lot more, and when they're younger and smaller they have a lot more, but with me, having 6 worked out so well because I end up having to wash it because I need it. The idea is to wash it right away, that way you're not having a hard time taking the stains out or the smell. Because let me tell you, if you let it sit in there with the urine smells. Like the urine is so strong. So it's just easier for me to do it every single day. So that is where I store my diaper cloths. I showed you guys how I pack her essentials during the day. I'm so glad that I made this change. And even though she was way older and I didn't start a newborn, I wish I had, it was still a good change and it benefited all of us. I hope that I got through everything that I wanted to talk about, and I hope that I wasn't too confusing in this video. I felt like I was all over the place. The first time parents who are trying to go and diaper cloth and change, I hope that this video makes you want to go and do that. Nothing's ever 100% perfect, but this works for us. It works for my pocket and it works for my daughter. Don't feel overwhelmed when you see it. There's like instructions to how you can put everything together, but the snaps are super easy. Like everything comes together so fast. Before you know it, you're a pro at it. If you really want to do it and you want to make this change, I believe you can do this. I never thought that I would be literally flicking her shit into the toilet, but here I am doing it with my almost 2-year-old. I really wanted to get this video out there because now my daughter is potty training, so we're not even going through all the diapers anymore. She's in underwear throughout the day. Right now I have her in diaper cloth because I wanted you guys to see how it looks like on her. Now that I am done saying everything I think I needed to say, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, comment below. Let me know if I didn't explain something well. If you need me to answer another question, I'll try my best to answer all the questions. If I don't get to you on here, you can always follow me on Instagram, and make sure you guys DM me about your diaper cloth questions. If you did like this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the Jam Fam. And like I always say, we'll see you guys next time on the Jam Fam. The Jam Fam. Can you say bye-bye? Can you give them kisses? Can you show them your diaper cloth? Alrighty, bye guys.